Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. Time for an MLB 3-pack here with Ramon Scott. You can find those pre plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. And also, tune in Saturday as we relaunch the morning steam show, 6 a.m. Pacific, but 9 a.m. Eastern Time with Ramon. Of course, we were doing videos with Ramon the night before. He said he can handle, I can do the night, and I can get up early and do the 6 a.m. Vegas time show. So, guys, make sure you tune in here Saturday morning steam relaunching again here on Tony'sPicks.com. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ready for the 3-pack here from baseball. It's a big sports day on Saturday. Ramon, what's going on?
Well, I don't know, Tony. The way you said it sounds like a lot more work than I thought. So I'll be here. We're going to be back, fire it up, and just in time for the playoffs. I thought that'd be a real good time to come back and do our show. And it's going to be a great time with the chat, especially, Tony. Really looking forward to it and really looking forward to these playoffs, Tony, as we get underway. We know all of our teams now, and no waiting, right? We're right into it on Saturday with our 4 from the NBA and a couple of NHL, and you and I are just gonna talk a little baseball.
That's right. And for those of you guys that like, I know folks, some of you go to work and you appreciate these videos on demand. We get great views. He's not going to shortchange you. We're still going to get the volume. So I just want to make sure he's not going to shortchange you. I know some of you can't catch the live show, but hey, you're going to get Ramon. You have no excuse anymore, okay? We got the on-demand for you working guys that missed the show. Or, hey, I'm not saying the guys that watch it live don't work. They could work in other shifts. But the folks that aren't available at 9 a.m. Eastern time throughout the morning, you're still going to get your mix of Ramon here in volume. So don't worry about that. So he's not going to get away that easy. All right, here we go. Let's get underway here. First game on the board, Tigers and Twins. Twins, $1.32, total of 8.
Yeah, well, plenty of picks all summer long, Tony. If you think about it, take a look at some of these games for Saturday, right up against the NBA and NHL playoffs. So plenty of sports to talk about. Get rolling here with Detroit and the Twins. Twins certainly got to be scratching their heads here at this point, Tony, looking up at the Tigers looking at everybody pretty much in the standings with a 6-12 record. Last night, Tigers ended up winning that game 5-4. They got a run in the ninth. It was a pretty interesting ball game. It was 4-1. Came back, was 4-4, and Tigers win it. So I'm kind of looking for a replay here. Look, Bailey Ober just blanked Detroit over 6 innings, so he's seen him, but I'm going to give the Tigers certainly a chance to measure him. I mean, he has a ERA over 6.5 and a 300 batting average, so let's just dial it back a little bit and wait and see. Detroit has a better record coming in here. Reese Olson, I might have concern with the walks. The percentage isn't there. The metrics don't look great in this spot, so I'm going to end up going over here again, especially if it's close. Tony, that's kind of what did it in this game. I mean, it was headed for under City, and I don't know, if you look at this game in general, it might look like an under on the surface, but I think these two teams right now against each other, this one will end up being an over game.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Tigers and Twins over the total of 8 runs. All right, we'll continue here on our MLB 3-pack, guys. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all Ramon's pre-and pick packages. Go ahead and get signed up. Find a link in the description. All right, let's continue here on our MLB 3-pack here for the games on Saturday as we move here to 4 Eastern time. Out west will be the next game here on the board. It's this one. Diamondbacks and Giants. Diamondbacks $1.17 on the road, total of 8.
Yeah, Tony, did they stop? Is the game over? Did they stop scoring yet from last night? 17-1, Diamondback. Look, it was a blowout in the end. It wasn't like that all the way, but it was pretty much like that in the second half of the ball game. It was a big run. It looked like the old cartoon, Tony, the way Arizona was running around the bases there. So, pretty good start to the series. I tell you, Arizona is a pretty popular play, I think, by the Sharps in this ball game. And now Zach Gallen's going to be coming in here, Tony, and he's looking just as nasty as ever, pardon the expression. I mean, is that knuckle curve just looking crazy. He's got 10.5 Ks per 9, a 2.95 xFIP, looking pretty good here. Zach Gallen, right, a 1.64 ERA, by the way. So really if you line all the pitchers up, man, I mean, he might be right there right now. I know there's some guys that haven't even given him a run yet, but wow, with Gallen, I figure he'll mow him down again right now with this Giants lineup. I mean, Tony, I got him 28th against right-handers right now, so no match here for Gallen against guys like Soler, Estrada, probably Chapman, and even look a guy like Lorenzo Wade. I mean, the Giants don't have enough bats to kind of throw in there, and Wade's 4 for 24 from the left side. So I think it will be tough for the Giants. Got a 310 Woba so far as well. Now, I'm worried Kyle Harrison here for San Francisco, and you just saw the Giants give up 17 runs to Arizona. But other than Carroll would have a great matchup here, obviously, against Harrison. But I said 7.5 when I said it in India. I think we're going to be looking at some 8-unders, quite frankly, if you guys want to get that. And I'll still give it out here. I'm going under with Arizona and San Francisco on Saturday afternoon.
All right, Ramon Scott here with Diamondbacks and Giants under total here, 7.5. There are 8s out there. Do your line shopping.
Yeah, more
Get
8s.
the best numbers. As you know, they're going to react to the craziness on Friday night. All right,
Yeah.
that's usually what happens. Let's continue here on our rundown here for Major League Baseball here as we get ready here for the next game here on the board here on the run through will be White Sox Phillies. So let's go ahead and move the chains here as we get ready for the next game, and it's this one. White Sox and Phillies. Phillies 275, total 7.5.
Yeah, Tony, well, the White Sox aren't going to win them all, obviously. Or they're not going to lose them all, I guess maybe I should say, and not joke around. But I am going to look for some spot to get on the White Sox play here. And this is going to be it for me. Maybe I just want to be that guy. But so far, the Phillies are 0-4 when Wheeler has started. Now, his numbers are, I don't know, pretty fine so far. 3 ERA. All the matchups are there. I mean, my projections, I can't make any excuses. I mean, it's all green on the Phillies side and all red on the White Sox side with Soroka, but I'm just looking at a game that's probably going to get well above $3. Who knows how high this one's going to go? It will be a game that you will wait if you're going to take the White Sox. I'm sure it'll be a runaway favorite, especially late afternoon on a weekend, Tony. And I'm crazy now. I'll do 2.5 runs. I don't care, but we're keeping it official here on the show, and maybe I'll sprinkle the run line. Look, the problem with the Phillies is the bullpen, no doubt. At this point, the White Sox bullpen is at least a good run and a half better than the Phillies bullpen at this point. If you throw in a little strength of schedule, maybe the Phillies have got a little bit tougher road here. Soroka, I do need him to keep this game at around the 2-2 range or so through the first 5. He's got an ERA close to 7, but again, I'm just looking at it as if, for whatever reason, I don't think the Phillies play very, are the team to be looking at when laying big prices this year. I don't doubt that the Phillies are going to go on and be, stronger than, they are even now at 11-8 or 12-8 or whatever they are at this point. But again, this one, I think it was 285 here now, and only going to go higher, I'm sure. So I'm just going to grab the White Sox here in this one and hope they get it into the bullpen, Tony, because I think that's where the value lies. That's the way I deal with things, quite frankly, here, and I'll end up taking the run line with the White Sox.
Ramon Scott here on White Sox Phillies. White Sox run line, take the 1.5 here, plus 123. All right, we got through our 3-pack here from Major League Baseball for the Saturday card. Now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com for the big Saturday card. We got NBA playoffs, 4 games on the board, 2 from the NHL playoffs from the Eastern Conference, 16 games from Major League Baseball. There is a doubleheader, makeup Cubs and Phillies, and we got a lot of volume on the board tonight. Ramon, what do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Get ready and get into it, Tony, with NBA action. It starts early, 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific, with a 4-game card, nicely spread out. And towards later in the afternoon, the NHL, 2 games get underway. Yeah, it's the way it is. There's no schedule conspiracy. That's just the way it is. It's going to be fine. Everything will be fine, especially in the NHL, Tony. You look at the series prices in the NHL, and you're going to I wouldn't be surprised if you had 4 7-game series and maybe even one of those. I don't know about the 2 lopsided series, but it's just going to be really good. I think in the NHL playoffs, I mean, just look at the odds to win the Stanley Cup. I mean, there is no clear cut favorite. So it's going to be plenty of games, is basically what I'm getting at in the NHL playoffs, an extended series, it feels like, at all, through the different rounds. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Let's get into action here with the playoffs on Saturday in the NBA and NHL. I'll have a package came through with a premium pick winner in the NHL, in the NBA play-in game on Friday night, and had a good day in Major League Baseball as well. So we'll be involved in this Major League Baseball card. It looks like our totals are back on. Looks like we're on target here, Tony, in Major League Baseball. So we'll be firing on tomorrow's card. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all premium pick packages I'll have there, including my long-term packages. That promo code is available on those as well. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day packages over there at Tony'sPicks.com. Get all my plays for the playoffs, and I also have some playoff centric packages, if you will, Tony. If you want to just play my NBA, got it up there on the site. You can use the promo code. If you just want to play my NHL, and again, a lot of people have picks on sides. I'm not saying it's a dime a dozen. I mean, a winner's a winner, no matter where you get it. But I do kind of specialize in totals, and I think you'll see that on the handicapper leaderboard, that's where a lot of my success lies. So it does give you that extra option if you're looking for more action and more winners when it comes to the postseason in the NBA and NHL. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com this weekend. Grab that 3-day if you want to check it out. Extend to the 7-day once we get it rolling, and you'll be with me all through the Major League Baseball season, Tony. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Really looking forward to getting back to all my friends. Thank you for everyone that did reach out in my hiatus, but I haven't gone anywhere, Tony. I've been with you pretty much every day since then, and we're just going to expand it out a little bit more here at Tony'sPicks.com.
Absolutely, guys. We've really got expanded the night coverage here for the overnight videos for the on-demand audience out there. We're serving them now. Now that we serve the on-demand, we're going to serve them even more with more cappers come on. We're now ready to relaunch the morning scene for the morning programming, so live programming. So that's how it's rolling, guys. So get on board with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, you can get on board with Ramon's long-term pass. Some of you guys like that 3-day pass here on the weekend. You got coverage here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There's NBA playoffs here scheduled here, and NHL playoffs, by the way, as well, all 3 days. So really good volume here for you with that 3-day pass. Also, your baseball 16-game card on Saturday, 15 on Sunday, and of course your action on Monday. So get on board. We'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page. Just click the link in the description and go ahead and get signed up. As you scroll down, you can also shop for seasonal passes. He's got his NHL postseason pass, NBA postseason pass, baseball season pass. You get on board no matter what you get. If you bundle them all together, one or more, unlimited, using the promo code TonyT at checkout off all packages. Whether you buy 1, 3, or you get a basket full. You make the call there. All right. You guys have... Let's do it here for tonight's show, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications when Ramon's up early and relaunches morning stream at 9 a.m. Eastern, but 6 a.m. Ramon time. You'll be there with him to get the free picks on the show. And join in the chat with your picks as always. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you tomorrow, but again, Ramon here, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, relaunching morning stream.